morning. This is my first video, first of all in English, because we're doing a tender video which is more interesting for international people or English speaking people from all over the world, and as well it's my first video with a selfie camera, which is also a little bit challenging as it is the first time, as my colleague is not here to do the normal videoing we are doing. We are here on a 37 Suntop from Axopar, which we set up as a tender boat for super yachts, or they also call it a shadow boat. It's a standard Axopar 37 Suntop Brabus line with the grey color theme. That means that the hull and the roof are in grey, and the Brabus line means that all the stainless steel is in black. But why we are here on board, I want to show you some custom adaptations we are doing for the tender boats, or also for our for sure normal customers. So first of all, we're starting here in the fender box. So we are installing a customized anchor solution, which means we're having the fixed bracket here in the front, and then we're having a triangle which transports the forces from the cleats on each side towards the anchor bracket in the middle. We also, due to that, separating the complete anchor box. So we're having the anchor chain in the front in a separate room, and here in the back we are doing some rope holders, and we're still having the standard anchor with us from the Axopar 37 with the rope, so we can use this one as a stern anchor. As well, we're having a small step here in the front where it makes the people on board easier boarding. This is attached here to the front of the boat. I can show this a little bit like this, and it helps, as I said, because the anchor has to go out a bit, as we have the anchor far out, because otherwise there's a problem that the anchor has a collision with the negative bow. Down here we have the towing point. This towing point we are doing now since 3 years. It's on a very strong part, very low attached to the boat, very strong part of the boat. There's no sandwich construction, and this part is welded here locally from a company. It's stainless steel, and we're also delivering the complete rope set with a triangle of 70 meters from a German rope manufacturer. So going to the starboard side, what we're having here is a step we are producing. This step helps you to, or your customers, to get on board and from board on the side here. You can easily hold yourself here when you get on board on these steps here, to hold on when you get on board. So you have the step here on the side, just going a little bit down, so sorry I'm not so familiar. So we're having the steps here, and then, as I said, the step down here, so you can easily get off board. What is nice with this system, I just take it off now, you just unlock it. It's with my left hand, it's not so easy. So, and I can just attach it to the starboard side. So the only piece which is always on the boat is this stainless steel part here. So I can take this step here, you can see the step, I think like this, and I just put it on this side here. I hold it, get it in here, and it's attached to this side. And you can easily see, when we're seeing this here, you're getting out here directly from the side, and you can hold on the parts here. So what I'm very, not proud of, but I think what's a very nice setup is what I can show you here is the setup here in the back. We're having the seats here, so you can easily sit here in the back with 2 people facing backwards, and then you have another 3 people facing forward, and you can imagine how much space you have here in the back, but as well how many people you can transport in this setup very safely, because you're having the driver's seat and the 2 co-driver seats, and then you as well have the standard row of 4 seats, and then you have another 2 seats here in the back. So we're counting on this already, so we're having 6 and another 3, it's 9, and then you're having the 2 here in the back, the 3 in the back, so you're having 12 seats for what the boat is also homologated with C12, and they can all sit proper. When we're talking about sunbeds, for sure you have the possibility to lower this table here to becoming a sunbed, so this table goes down, and as well we're having the big sunbed in the front here. The table we saw on the back, we're having 2 of them in this setup. One of them can also be placed here in the front of the boat, which gives it a very nice chilling area when you're having maybe your customer sitting in the front in the bay. So what we're also doing on the boats is we're putting because we're having 2 sunshades, so the sunshade holders going to the roof. They are fixed up here, which we have been using now on our charter boats in Mallorca without any problem, and they're really well stored away like this. And also for the tender setup, we're having the solar panels up here. So the solar panels are not huge, but they help you to keep the boat always on the positive, especially when you are not able to get so easy as a tender boat a shore power. So with these solar panels, we are always charging the batteries, the auxiliary batteries. We also have, for security reason, installed a crossover, so if there would be problems with the starter batteries, you can cross over to the auxiliary batteries. This is all stuff we're doing here at Boote Polch in Germany. We are in a beautiful wine area here on the river. You see, it's not the typical area, I would say, where tender boats or Axopars would be sold. But what our strength is, we're doing loads of individually work towards our customers, and not many with own staff. We are like 20 people of staff in the workshop, so we can do more or less everything what you are wanting in the individual setup of your Axopar 37, or for sure also 28. So we have the similar setup also on the 28, because you can also have the 28 with this open stern, and then as well you're gonna have the 2 back facing seats and the 3 seats in the back. So in this setup like we have here now on an Axopar 28, you will be as well having the possibility of 2, 3, like 5 and another 4, so it's 9. You could more or less also transport 11 people, which is not really allowed. So it's 9 people on B certification, on C certification on the 28. What we then have a look as well, but it's a standard Axopar. I will also do some drone video as just afterwards. We're just having the helm here with 2 chart plotters. We have the bow thruster, and there's not much more in this particular boat here. We're also heading down in the cabin. I'm just opening the hatch here parallel like this. We're having, oh sorry, that's still to learn for me, sorry for that, next time will be better, but I really wanted to get this boat here. So we have on the starboard side here just lying the cushion for the sunbed on the table, and then we're having here the front bed, and down here on the starboard or the middle, just getting it down, the toilet on the Axopar 37. We don't have a separate toilet room, so the Axopar is, as we all know, or we have been saying a loads, is a boat. So I'm just getting to me again. Wait a sec, sorry for that. So what the Axopar is about is a boat with a high volume production, and what we can, with some little work, make a very good tender off on a very good price. On the other hand, you're having a boat of 37 foot, which I think has no competitor on the market who has these amazing driving abilities like this boat. So this is, yeah, I can't show that here, but this boat I have been driving loads all over the Mediterranean. There's hardly no boat which can perform like the Axopar 37, especially also on fuel consumption, which is much lower than all the other boats of its size. Thanks a lot, and I'm apologizing a little bit for the first time I'm doing this kind of videos, but as I said, I really wanted to get this info out. I'm heading for my yearly vacation now, even today, also in the direction of the south of France. This boat here is for sale, so if you as a captain or anybody like is searching for a tender in this setup for fast delivery, this boat is for sale and could be down in the Mediterranean or in the Caribbean, wherever you need it, in less than 2 weeks. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.